Yo, what's good, my boy? I know y'all motherfuckers hear me out here. What's good, hero? We back with another weird analysis video. I'm sorry. I'm not normal. Let's get into the video. This is Thomas. Thomas. One day, he wakes up in a box that leads to a field surrounded by giant walls filled with other boys. That's right, just boys. No girls, no whammons, no maidens, just boys. Pause. Apparently, they all showed up there one by one once a month with no memories besides their names, a bunch of fresh supplies, and just started cohabitating in the glade. That's what they call the place, by the way, the glade. Divided themselves into different factions like builders, chefs, farmers, and runners. But don't worry about the first three, you'll never hear about them again. What you need to focus on is them gosh darn runners, because you see, them's what we call the maze runners.
He said it!
They the crazy ass niggas that actually go beyond the walls and try to mentally map out the ever-changing maze in an attempt to find a way out. It's fucking crazy, because there's also like monsters in the maze. They call them grievers. They come out at night when the big ass door closes, and if they sting you, whoo! It's over, boy, it's over! You start going crazy, you start attacking your friends and shit, scaring the bitches. I mean, they ain't got no bitches, but assuming they did, they can have you scaring the bitches, bro. So they gotta throw you away now. That's just how it is, Ben. You know, they don't make the rules, so nobody else is allowed to go beyond the walls. Except the crazy ass runners, of course. Because quite frankly, nobody has ever survived a night in the maze with the fucking monsters. Nobody. And for the most part, the regular guys are actually okay with it. You know, they're just chilling, vibing out, chopping it up, but not Thomas. You see, Thomas is my kind of guy, a very strange fellow. Some might even go as far as to call him a contrarian, a disruptor, someone that likes to shake things up a bit. Very curious, very inquisitive, very much interested in going beyond those motherfucking walls and spending every waking minute coming up with ideas on how to get the fuck out of here. So one day, he gets attacked by Ben. You remember Ben, the guy that was scaring the non-existent hoes? Yeah, him. He apparently got stung in the middle of the day, which is odd considering the fact that the grievers only come out at night. But regardless, he gets sent to the fucking gulag. Then the next morning, I'll be the main leader of the boys. The boys.
Holy fuck! That was diabolical!
The main leader of the boys and Minho, the leader of the runners, go on this reconnaissance mission to figure out what the fuck happened to their boy Ben. They stay way beyond their designated return time, and by the time they get back, fuck bro, the doors start closing. Oh shit! And Minho's carrying Albie. Fuck, nigga! So there is no way they're gonna make it back in time. And so everyone starts shouting in an attempt to encourage Minho to hurry up, because, you know, y'all niggas literally the two main most important guys we got in the group. But that nigga's carrying literal dead weight. He's at least 20 feet away and the doors are already halfway closed. Save your breath, boys. Them niggas belong to the fucking gulag now. But ain't nobody gonna support you like the bros, so they just keep yelling. Come on! Come on, nigga! Hurry up! Come on! You can do it! That's light work! Literally about to get locked out. That's easy, bro! Come on! But not Timmy.
I'm Thomas!
Oops, but not Thomas. You see, he sees that narrow, ever-shrinking doorway and just fucking hightails it in there, bro. Almost getting crushed and barely making it through. I guess something just clicked after everybody was like, you can't go to the maze. Only runners can go to the maze. All these questions you've been asking, they kinda pointless. We already thought about it. You stressing yourself out. You can't go to the maze. So bro was like, this is my golden opportunity. I'ma just fucking take it. Fuck these niggas.
Good job. You just killed yourself.
And as if almost getting crushed by the ever-closing narrow-ass doorway wasn't enough, when he finally encounters one of the grievers, he does the same shit again! After running from the griever all night, he gets fed up and impulsively comes up with a plan to kill it. He intentionally waits for another doorway to get narrow as fuck, baits the griever into following him, then just fucking bolts through that bitch, bro, with the griever literally on his neck as the pathway gets smaller and smaller. damn, bro. If I wasn't fucking claustrophobic before, I am now. God damn, that was close, nigga. They get back, and as a real nigga, Minho properly hypes Thomas up in front of the other guys like,
You saw Griever?
Yeah, I saw one. He didn't just see it. He killed it.
fuck yeah, nigga. That's some big dick Sigma male main character energy type shit there, boy. Shit.
Now our greenie here is taking it upon himself to go into the maze, which is a clear violation of our rules here.
This is Gary. He's been antagonizing Thomas since he got to the Glade. So, why don't we take a listen to what he has to say about Bro's outstandingly unprecedented achievements?
For 3 years, we have coexisted with these things, and now you've killed one of them. Who knows what that could mean for us?
This nigga can't be serious, bro. Are you really trying to spin the narrative and gaslight everyone into thinking Thomas didn't just do some real nigga shit right here? That's how you plan on undermining his achievements, bro? Gaslighting? Really? Even, like, just look at his choice of words. Coexist? Nigga, you guys have been living under the tyranny of the Grievers for years. Now Thomas finally steps up and kills one of them motherfuckers. Something that has never been done or even considered as a possibility before. And you're over there making it sound like, oh, you had the option to just fucking neutralize them at any moment of your choosing. But in your abundant benevolence, you graciously allowed the Grievers the honor of coexisting with you. Nigga, you know what you sound like? You sound like it sounds like you're a bunch of virgins in a boarding school with like fine ass girls, none of which you pussy ass niggas know how to fucking talk to, and nobody has ever even tried because each time the girls pass by, you're either on your fucking phone looking at the floor or just start laughing nervously because you don't know what the fuck to say to the girls. And this goes on for years, literal years, bro. Then you'll get this new male student, right? And within 2 days, just 2 days of being there, he fucks one of the girls and she falls deeply in love with him. What spreads around school, and Gali over here is like, well, actually, for 3 years we have coexisted with the girls in perfect harmony. Never once ever interacted with them a day in our lives or even looked in their general direction. And now that you gave one of them a screaming orgasm and blew her fucking back out, who knows what's gonna happen? I mean, what could this possibly mean for the balance and stability of the virgin community? Oh no! Oh fuck!
Who knows what that could mean for us?
Fucking hell, bro! Sure, Gali. Who knows what that could mean? From there on out, it's just Thomas successively trying to disrupt the system and get them the fuck out of there, while Gali keeps trying to push back and continually fails to stop him. But he turns out to be right because things just keep going wrong from that point onward. Every new unconventional thing that Thomas does seems to elicit a response from whoever the fuck is pulling the strings. Like, for instance, he kills the Grievers, so they send up a girl with a hostile message saying she's the last one ever. So that means no more supplies for them, right? And don't think about the girl too much. She doesn't really serve much narrative value to the story beyond this point, and after she's done being shock value, like, oh, it's a girl amongst a bunch of boys, we've never seen a girl before, what's she gonna do, what does this all mean? It doesn't really go anywhere from there. She just sort of existing in the background, and she might have a connection to Thomas, I don't fucking know. It's just, don't think about it too much. It doesn't do anything. Then he finds the home of the Grievers, which could be a possible escape route for the boys, and that night the doors refuse to close. 3 more doors on the opposite ends of the fucking glade open up, and the glade gets fucking flooded with Grievers, bro. It's a fucking massacre. And the next morning, you can clearly see that at this point, it's very, very obvious that Gali has developed some sort of severe case of Stockholm syndrome, as he truly believes that the Glade is his home. Like, bro, look around. What the fuck are you saying? So he takes charge, tries to rally up the others in order to kill Thomas and the girl, but they pull a fucking Uno reverse card. Thomas gives a speech, convinces most of them to join him in an attempt to try and escape. Some of them end up being like cannon fodder for the Grievous, but you know, like, it's a war. You gotta lose some niggas to get what you gotta do. That thing with the omelette and the eggs and the broken shells, you know the thing. Then finally they make it out, and the movie just ends up feeling incomplete. Like, it's as if they prioritize setting up the premise of the sequel over giving a satisfactory conclusion to the story they just told. So they get out, right, and apparently a group of insurgents came in and killed all the evil scientists that were holding them hostage in the maze. We get a nice PowerPoint exposition presentation by this lady who's apparently in charge, and it's just your basic sci-fi dystopian Mad Max type premise, like, oh, the world ended, there's a disease, you guys are the cure, so we had to test your brain chemistry in harsh conditions in order to properly replicate and mass produce the cure and save the world. You understand, right? I mean, we wiped your memories and gave you irreparable trauma, but it was for the good of the world, so we're sorry, but not really. Anyway, the insurgents don't really agree with our methods. Something about being inhumane, violating the Geneva Convention, some other stuff about OSHA violations. I don't know, I stopped listening after a while. So they killed us and we lost, but don't worry, it's part of our master plan. We're really alive. I've taken my death, nigga. And apparently the insurgents had a clear line of sight to the Glade this whole time with their fucking big ass helicopters. So I'm not really sure why they didn't just come rescue you guys from us this whole time if they really didn't like what we were doing. But don't worry about that. Look, behind you, it's Gally. You remember him? He's not a runner, but somehow he made his way through the maze by himself, defeated all the Grievers by himself, figured out exactly where to find the door, how to open the door, and what exact sequence of codes he needed to input into the door to open the fucking hatch. Yup, you guessed it, all by himself, even though only Thomas and Minho had that information, because you know they was the ones fucking going into the maze and figuring stuff out and had to work together with the other fucking guys to get to this point. But don't think about that too much. He did all that by himself, and now he's here with a gun to provide that much needed moment of conclusionary tension that we need at the end of the movie, seeing as how we fucking foolishly wasted that confrontational opportunity with the scientists because we were too busy trying to set things up for the sequel. Silly us. Wait, hold on. Am I doing a satirical parody of the in-universe scientist lady or the actual director of the movie? You guys will figure it out. Let's get back to it. Oh, look! He killed the youngest guy in the group! Do you care? Are you crying? This is an emotional moment, you know. Look, the main character is crying, so you should be crying too! Oh, you're not emotionally invested in that character because the movie was built upon the mystery of the maze and not the interpersonal struggles of each individual character? Well, I guess we fucked up there. Anyway, look! This is where the sequel is gonna take place. Ooh! Very scary, very dystopian, very sci-fi. Get hyped, nigga! Oh, fuck! Yeah, I think it's safe to say that this movie came real close to being a genuine garbage video analysis. So they really fumbled the bag at the end there, I would say. But surprisingly, I'm actually a wee bit interested in seeing what's gonna happen in the sequel. So at the very least, this was an effective trailer for Maze Runner 2 or whatever the fuck it's called or gonna be called or called. It's out already. I might watch it. I don't fucking know. We'll see. Anyway, subscribe to the Patreon for Wecko's Echo. We do a bunch of, fun, cool, crazy stuff on there. Like we review movies, you know what I'm saying? We react to Reddit stories and text messages and some other stuff. I'll answer your questions. You get to ask questions and I answer them on the podcast. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's about it. Yep. Whew. Anyway, this was fun. Subscribe to the Patreon, link in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next motherfucking analysis.
I say we make him a runner.
A runner? Pinho, let's not jump the gun here, alright? Alright?
Maybe I should have cried a little bit when the nigga died, bro. He's chill.